What's up, Rube? It's Little Big Robots back. Doing a quick video here. Forgive my camera issues I'm having, that when I focus, it has an obvious switch like that. That's so strange. It hasn't been doing that before. I don't know what that's about. I guess it's a... What is it about? Let's see if it's going to do it now. Anyway, if anybody out there knows, it's the S21 Ultra. I'll probably be getting an S23 Ultra soon. Ish. But today I wanted to talk about this little Zoids kit. If you like little giant robots, little versions of giant robots like I do, please subscribe. I do 2 or 3 videos a week. Have a lot of fun. You can probably hear the birds outside at the bird feeder. My cat is watching them intently. And this is normally Zoids you might be used to. If you're like me, you grew up on them when they were called Robostrucks. They turned into Zoids. They're basically the same thing, a Japanese import of an assembled creature that then is animated somehow with either a wind-up mechanism or a battery-driven one. I've done other reviews of Zoids before. I've not bought one in forever because they were kind of a bit expensive, but I need to look into them again because now I probably wouldn't consider them very expensive. But this is like a particular smaller line. They're very inexpensive, and you build them to battle. So I don't know if it has anything to do with this. Where'd my turtle one go? I just reviewed the turtle one, and I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but with that. But it's like a bit more inexpensive line, a bit simpler to build. The characters look at the character there and driving it. Fantastic looking face. You see that? So you get a little more, you get some funky stuff like that. So the build was easy, of course. This might be something fun to do with your kid or whatever. What was great about it is the bags came in some really easily marked thing. It was like building a Lego set. That simple, because Lego are the best about labeling their bags, and their instructions are very slow and easy. You might do one piece on an entire page, but that helps for all types of people to build it or whatever. But I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and wind this guy up. This is a winding mechanism. This is a very old school style of mechanized walking for this type of a creature, a beetle or whatever. In fact, I have an ancient Zoids that has the same thing and is also like a beetle, I believe. And so you'll see this mechanism a lot. But basically, you kind of hold them in place and then you wind it up. I haven't ran it yet, so let's see how well it runs. And I've got a very flat, oh boy, not good. Very flat area here. Something off. Let's see, maybe I might have something off too. I might have something too tight. Let's wind it up a bunch. I love these little mechanical wind-up creatures because you're essentially storing energy in the form of that coiled spring, I guess. There you go. So not super smooth. And what I'm seeing here might be the issue is these 2 legs here. They might need to be in a different position, but I don't think so. So it requires a lot of winding. I'd rather have one, just use a AAA battery, just a tiny little motor. So not bad. You can see what it's trying to do here. It walks actually on these things here, these little, you want to see it, kitty? Uh-oh. He's investigating now. Oh no. It walks on these little pedestal things, uses the tips of the sticks here. These little stick. It's getting you. No, he wants to chew everything. But I think it also hits this. It's pretty high up there. Let's give it another wind and see. Let's see what the old kitty thinks. What do you think, kitty? But you can kind of adjust these little bit. Oh, I see. Maybe it's... That part's supposed to be on there, the little face. Maybe that was causing some... It's weird. It's like it's a little too tight or whatever. Usually a new one like this will run pretty well. That's disappointing, but you can see what it's trying to do. It's a neat mechanic. So it's trying to kind of scoot along on those little tips, but these, it just seems to be getting caught up or something. That's unfortunate. Ones I had as a kid ran great. What I'm wondering if it's doing is if you it places down, the weight goes on there on that center point and is stopping it. So maybe those need to be tightened up. I don't know. Interesting little figure though. I'm glad that Zoids are kind of still a thing. The character, like I said, the pilot is really interesting. You could paint him up. You know, you could do all sorts of stuff. It's a fun little kit. I don't typically run. See, that's already loose again. I don't typically run them and play, you know, have them battle and stuff like that. I'm not, you know, actually 12 years old. But I love to look at them. Again, you get a lot of opportunity for painting and stuff. I think they're really, really cool. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's just a bit weak. Those wind-up motors should be a little bit better these days. It's not, it looks like. But I could be doing something wrong. I could have some part reversed. Knowing me, I've done something wrong. I assemble these really, really fast. But really cool. I thought it was a really cool little Zoids thing. Let's see if I can get a picture of that. Boop. So if you enjoy that, I might be getting more of this line to kind of experiment with, to kind of get back into Zoids a little bit, and then one day I'll get a really expensive, nicer kit to play with. But pretty cool. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.